Born into the shadow as the daughter of NBA legend Dennis Rodman, Trinity Rodman didn't just inherit a famous last name, she inherited the pressure that came with it. While her father dominated courts with rebounds and controversy, Trinity set her sights on a different kind of stage, the soccer field. At just 19, she became the youngest player ever drafted into the NWSL, and in her debut season, she not only helped the Washington Spirit secure a championship, but also set records as the youngest playoff goal scorer in league history. From navigating the expectations of her family legacy to signing the most lucrative contract in NWSL history at 20, Trinity's story isn't about living in someone else's shadow, it's about breaking through it entirely. Chapter 1. The Roots of a Champion, Trinity Reign. Moyer Rodman was born on May 20th, 2002 in Newport Beach, California. She's the daughter of NBA legend Dennis Rodman, but unlike her father, she chose soccer as her sport. Raised primarily by her mother, Michelle Moyer, Trinity developed a love for the game at a young age. She and her older brother, DJ Rodman, who would go on to play college basketball at Washington State University, were raised in a competitive yet supportive environment. From the start, Trinity was different. She had raw athleticism, but more importantly, she had an unmatched work ethic. She played for SoCal Blues, one of the most dominant youth teams in the country. During her time there, she won 4 national championships and remained undefeated for years. Her performances earned her recognition as one of the top young prospects in the US at SoCal Blues. She developed her technical skills and tactical awareness, training alongside some of the best young talents in the country. Trinity stood out not just for her speed and agility, but also for her ability to read the game. She was named to the US U17 and U20 national teams, where she continued to showcase her immense potential on the international stage. Chapter 2. The Bold Leap. Skipping college, Trinity originally committed to play college soccer at Washington State University, following in her brother's footsteps. However, her plans changed drastically in 2021. The COVID-19 pandemic delayed the college soccer season, creating uncertainty about her development timeline. Instead of waiting, she made a bold decision to declare for the NWSL draft. This was unprecedented. No player had ever gone straight from high school to the league. At just 18 years old, Trinity Rodman was selected second overall by the Washington Spirit in the 2021 NWSL draft. It was a gamble, but one that would pay off in spectacular fashion. Many questioned whether she was ready for the professional level, but Trinity was determined to prove everyone wrong. Skipping college soccer meant missing out on the traditional pathway of development that most US players go through. However, Trinity was already playing beyond her years, having trained with elite youth academies and national teams. Her decision was risky, but it ultimately accelerated her rise to stardom. Chapter 3. A Rookie Season to Remember. Trinity didn't just adapt to the professional level, she dominated. She made an immediate impact in her debut, scoring a goal within minutes of coming onto the field. It was a statement. She belonged here. Throughout the 2021 season, Rodman became one of the most electrifying players in the league. She was fast, aggressive, and technically gifted. Her ability to take on defenders one-on-one and her exceptional vision made her a nightmare for opponents. She ended her rookie season with 7 goals and 7 assists, leading the Washington Spirit to their first ever NWSL championship. Her performances earned her the NWSL Rookie of the Year award and a spot in the NWSL Best Yewen. She also became the youngest player to score in an NWSL playoff game. Rodman was not just a rising star, she was already one of the best players in the league. Chapter 4. The biggest contract in NWSL history. In early 2022, Trinity Rodman signed a contract extension with the Washington Spirit worth $1.1 million over 4 years, making her the highest paid player in NWSL history at just 19 years old. This was a groundbreaking moment not just for Trinity, but for women's soccer as a whole. It signaled a shift. Young stars were finally getting the recognition and financial rewards they deserved. Her rapid rise also caught the attention of the US women's national team, USD. She received her first senior team call-up in 2022 and quickly became a regular feature in the squad. Her pace, creativity, and fearlessness added a new dynamic to the USWNT's attack. In addition to her club success, she was nominated for the Ballon d'Or Feminine in 2022, a remarkable achievement for such a young player. Chapter 5. World Cup Dream dreams and international stardom. By 2023, Trinity Rodman was no longer just a promising talent. She was a key player for the USWNT. She played in the 2023 FIFA Women's World Cup, marking her arrival on the biggest stage. While the USWNT faced a disappointing exit, Trinity showcased flashes of brilliance, proving she had the potential to be a future leader of the team. Her international performances continued to impress. Whether playing on the wing or as a forward, Trinity brought a unique mix of speed, skill, and aggression that few players possessed. She wasn't afraid to take risks, and she played with a confidence that made her stand out. She scored crucial goals in international friendlies and tournaments, further cementing her status as one of the most exciting young players in the world. Chapter 6. Off the Field. A role model and brand icon, Trinity's influence extends beyond the pitch. She has become a role model for young female athletes and an ambassador for women's sports. With major endorsement deals from brands like Adidas and Red Bull, she is shaping the future of women's soccer both on and off the field. Unlike many young stars, Trinity has embraced her platform, using her voice to advocate for equal pay in women's soccer and better playing conditions. She is also active on social media, engaging with fans and sharing insights into her training, lifestyle, and personal growth. Chapter 7. The Future. What's next for Trinity Rodman? Trinity Rodman's journey is still in its early stages, but her trajectory is undeniable. She has already achieved so much: record-breaking contracts, championships, international recognition. But this is just the beginning. Her goal, to become one of the greatest players in women's soccer history. She's already making strides toward that, and with each game, she continues to evolve. With the 2027 World Cup on the horizon, and more opportunities in club and international football, the sky's the limit for Trinity Rodman. As she continues to grow, both as a player and a person, one thing is clear: Trinity Rodman is not just living in her father's shadow, she is creating a legacy of her own. If you enjoyed watching this video and don't want to miss the next one, make sure to kick the subscribe button down below and let me know what player you want to see next.